What up, guys? This is Joe here with a little bit of something different. It's a bit of a movie review for you, and I'm going to review the movie The Social Network. And the tagline for the movie, as you saw, it's "You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies first." And this movie is brilliant. I will have to say, I really like this movie. I think I watched it 3 times over the course of a 24-hour period. It's such a good movie. The dialogue in the movie is great. The whole plot of the movie is even better. And the actors in this movie, who are pretty much virtually unknown, I think, except for Justin Timberlake and Brenda Song. I've never heard of any of them. They, well, the guy did, at Zombieland. But anyway, it's a brilliant movie. It's been adapted. The screenplay is adapted from Ben Zimmerik's 2009 nonfiction book, The Accidental Billionaires, which, to me, I have not read the book. No Facebook staff or employee members were involved in the making of the project, although Eduardo Severin was a consultant for Zimrik's story. The film was released on October 1st, 2010 in the United States, and it won a lot of awards at various film festivals, and the various, the New York Times, several people from the New York Times hailed it. So a lot of people from Rolling Stone thought this was a good movie. The plot of the movie is very good. The dialogue itself just is bam, bam, bam at you. I mean, it's very intricate, very, it makes it think. It gives you this overall view of what people that go to Harvard University could be like, or are like. I think it kind of puts them into a stereotype. I could be wrong. I've never been to Harvard. Never met anybody who went to Harvard, so I couldn't tell you. But I do think that it does have its flaws. The dialogue is great in the movie. The actors are great. Justin Timberlake. I will give Justin Timberlake his props. I'm not a Justin Timberlake fan, but I like him in this movie. I like the character that he plays in this movie. The movie, I'll go ahead and give you a general plot of it. You're kind of split up into the founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. He's going through 2 lawsuits, one with his former CFO and another with the 2 or 3 guys from Harvard who say that they came up with the idea for Facebook, when in reality all they were doing was coming up with an idea of a dating site for Harvard University. And Zuckerberg basically took the idea and ran with it. They claimed it's intellectual property, and the parties involved with the 3-man lawsuit actually got damages. Also, his CFO got damages also. But it just tells a story, and it goes by fast. The film is 121 minutes long, but it doesn't feel like it drags on. It boom, boom, boom. Brenda Song, I will have to say, is excellent in this movie. It sheds her Disney Channel image right off of her from the point that you see her having sex in the bathroom with one of the other cast members. It's great. It moves the plot along nicely. I would have liked, though, to seen a little bit more detail into how these guys made Facebook happen. I find that, it talks about some of the features like the relationship status, which, a lot of people use on Facebook, including myself. I find that I would have liked to know how the website came to be a little bit more, where his thought processes were for, creating tagging for photos, for creating the like button. Maybe they could have put an explanation in there as how come there is not a dislike button, like there is on YouTube. Also, the advancement of the website as far as how the movie section came up there and all the addition. They talk about a little bit of the addition of corporate sponsors in the movie, but they really don't get into it a whole lot. Overall, it's a good movie. Go see it. If you want to know where to see it online, message me. I'll show you where to get it. And I don't think I'm in the wrong for doing that because it's a good movie. We all use Facebook. We're all responsible for this dude making his millions of dollars. Dare say billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that Facebook only started in 2003. Or 2004. It's only been around for 6 years. MySpace was around, but way before that. And in a 6 year period, Facebook has left MySpace in the dust. And MySpace is now, trying to rebound and trying to rebuild and basically copy off Facebook, but to no avail. I do like the fact that they, the Winklevoss brothers in the movie, the twins who originally came up with the idea, when they go to expand the website, it just seems like they get more and more pissed throughout the movie. As more successful the Facebook website gets, the more pissed off they get. The two guys who played those sets of twins were very good. I like the acting. It kind of, Facebook was set up more or less, I think, as they explained in the movie, to kind of bring college life online, to kind of bring that quote-unquote party scene online in a certain aspect, as far as meeting people and dating people even. So I don't know, I want to read the book now. It makes me want to read the book. And, they have several people, people have, Zuckerberg's given his thoughts on the film and why he wasn't involved and so what. And I felt like since Facebook recently released their new profile page, which I'm kind of on the fence about, don't know really what to make of it, I thought I'd do this movie review for you. The movie is called The Social Network. It was released October 1st, 2010. I'm going to go ahead, if I had to put a 5-star rating on this movie, it gets about a 4 from me. Definitely, maybe even 4.5. I would go 5, except for the simple fact that the plot outlines of how the Facebook features came to be. I would like to know a little bit more about the building and growth of the website, rather than the lawsuits that took place. And, just more details that needed to be there for me in order to give this a 5-star rating. Other thoughts from me. I'm gotten a lot of email asking me why I thought Raw sucked this week. Go back and watch the show. You'll see for yourself. TNA. People wonder why I didn't do a Final Resolution review. I don't watch TNA. Honestly, I cannot watch TNA anymore. I cannot watch it. It's a hard pill for me to swallow because of the simple fact that they don't even know what's going on around that place. So why should I want to know? Tough Enough review is up. Please go watch that. I'm sure you'll find it over there. And yeah, so a lot of interesting things coming. I will have a full Slammy review up. Of course, the Slammies are gimmicked, and the Slammies are another way of advancing and reforming and retooling and introducing new characters. So I will have a full review of that up next week. Maybe even another movie review for you as I continue to watch movies. As I got a little bit of free time on my hands here lately, but not for long. So yeah, that's my review of The Social Network and my other thoughts. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them below, or I am going to put my Facebook page link at the end of this movie. So, with that being said, I will bid you all a good week, good weekend, and we'll see you next time. Maybe even another cooking video coming up for me. You'll never know.